Well, hello everyone. This is not a this is not a game featuring cars. It does feature cars a little bit. Sorry, this is the Commodore on the radio show. So I thought I'd maybe keep gaming on the main channel. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to bring it on the other one, but this is probably going to go on more Tuesdays or Detective Tuesdays. This is kind of old-timey. Maybe Tuesday will be old-timey style thing, and Pokemon will be Thursday. But I'll try to find a way to put this on my other YouTube channel. So this is the Game Mafia Definitive Edition, and I'm going to start a new game. For those of you who don't know, this is the story of Tommy Angelo. We just start another game. Hold on, save progress will be lost. I'm going to keep it on. So you want to either keep it on medium or hard. I keep it on easy. Just keep everything on. Aim assist on. Regular transmission I'm going to set to automatic because I don't like shifting. Skip drive, keep that on. Police response. If you do simulation, it's basically like real. So start story the settings. You can change these at any time. I mean, you can put it automatic, but so this is the remake of the classic game, Mafia Definitive Edition, for those of you who didn't play the 2002 Special Edition. I'm just going to shop really quick. Because I don't want to get away from this really cool intro. And I present you Mafia Definitive Edition. Andrew Borgiorno is Tommy. I like how they tried to keep a lot of these actors either Italian or close to it. Glenn Taranto as Don Saleri, or as Nino Salieri. Steve Oliver as Frank. Oh, while saving Queen. Huh. That'll be significant later. Damien Clark is Detective Norman. I believe he voiced Cell. And there's our man right there. Now, in the original, Tommy came to Detective Norman. came to Detective Norman and gave Detective Norman the briefing. He didn't come to him, so it's the other way around in this one. So get used to that sound effect. I forget what bar this is, but I know which bar this is. It is one that you can go to in game.
Tommy Angelo. Detective Norman.
I'm gonna show up during these dialogue parts. So.
You alone? No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks. Dip your beak. No, thanks. Suit yourself.
He's getting his Irish coffee.
So, yeah. Said on the phone you might have a proposition for me. That's right. But if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any, associates. Good. Because I'm on the net. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade. Let's hear it. How long you been in town? 3 years. Caught my teeth in Empire Bay. Well, they handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate. That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you? Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now. Or you got something might warm it up? Yeah, I might have something. And what's my end of the deal? You want money? Some sort of immunity? None of that. I got people I need to protect. Families. Always the Achilles heel, ain't it? So who you got? A sick ma or a wife and a litter of kids? Wife and daughter. No one else to watch your back, I'm guessing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world. Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around. No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just killing time before they come for you? You think I'm on the run? Oh, I know it, Tommy. Jesus, look at you. Surely gassed. You haven't slept for days. Your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing. No, the way I figure it is you got someone powerful mean on your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without me, we both know you're not making it 5 steps. But, yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle.
Oh yeah, that's that'll come in play.
Christ, I don't know how everything got so balled up. No one ever sees the hairpin until it's too late. But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you? No. I was a cab driver back in 30.
And now the story begins. An offer you can't refuse. So basically, this is set in the 1930s. So this is basically, the point he's in. So the point he's in is 1938. No, yeah, 1930. Yeah, it's 1938. This is 1930. So this is about 8 years before. So this is 8 years before that. So almost a decade before. Almost a full decade. Full decade before we see that shot, so.
Son of a bitch! Watch out!
Now I gotta drive your asses to Saleri's bar.
Get up, Pauile! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on!
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast! I got a gun pointed at you. They catch up, we're dead. But you don't get to walk away.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, you got trouble. Drive. How the hell they knew we'd be there? It doesn't matter now. We just gotta lose them. How many cars we got following?
One for now, but there'll be more.
Hold tight. I'm gonna try something. Who were those guys?
You don't get to ask questions. We need to get over the river. Take the Giuliani Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Your leg okay up there?
Hurts like hell.
When we're back, I'll wake up the doc.
I don't know, it might be okay.
Just getting the call anyways. Hey, I see you listening, Cabbie. You don't get to listen either.
All I'm doing is taking you guys where you want to go.
So do that.
Okay, we're at the river. Where am I taking you once we're over the bridge?
I'm getting tired out of questions.
And we go up.
Ah, shit!
There we go.
You're in my sights.
I know some shortcuts that'll slow them down.
I don't care how you do it. Just shake them off. That was your shortcut?
I lost him, didn't I?
Not all of them!
These guys really don't like it, do they?
Sometimes business partners fall out. It happens.
Quit yapping, Polly. More he knows, more chance of him not seeing the sun come up.
I ain't heard a thing, fellas.
You left him in the dirt.
We ain't clear yet. Keep driving. Poor bastards digging the road for the works program aren't gonna thank us for this.
3 crates down. How many motors were at the exchange?
4, 5 maybe. Knowing him, he's called for more.
Sure feels like it.
Next time, we take more muscle. We should have expected trouble. When the boss hears about this, there'll be hell to pay.
Alright, I gotta charge the control for a little bit. So,
They must have sent word out. There's more and more of them. We're not gonna last long unless we're back on our own turf. Let's get back to the neighborhood.
West Harbor Bridge, Cabbie, fast!
it's the reason why I didn't pick manual.
The bridge is up, ain't it?
Yeah. We can make it.
Of course he killed. Of course he fucking
What the
killed.
hell are we doing?
Just sit tight and pray.
That happens regardless. Of course
Never done that before.
Me neither.
Okay, so Little Italy. Now. Your night's not over.
I didn't see this coming. You think he squealed?
I think you zip it tight. We talk it through back at the bar.
I'm just gonna put the limiter on. You can put the limiter on if you need to.
Okay, we're close.
Doesn't matter what happens.
That bar.
Salieri.
Salieri's place. Yeah, that's the one. Wait here.
What for?
You want a little something from the Don or not?
I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, the soundtrack in this game is amazing, so. In the original, they make this look so imposing because they thought he was gonna kill him.
Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car. This makes us square.
I thought he would, when you first played the original, you thought he was gonna pull 45 on him.
Good. Don Saleri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask. Don doesn't forget his friends.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
One more thing. This matter stays between us. Anyone asks where you got that money, you won it at poker. Scratches on your car, you swerved. To keep from hitting a little old lady. You got it?
Of course.
See you around, kid.
Even though we're about the same age, he still says the word kid. Now, in the original, Sam stays in the road, and Tommy drives off.
Envelope. I could have had a heart attack. Enough to fix the cap. Nearly enough to buy a new one. I thought about what Sam said about work. I wasn't interested. The money was good, sure, but I didn't want to get in with criminals. Better to be poor and alive than rich and dead. So, right there, back then, I was out.
It's not the way how it works, though. Chapter complete. I'm probably gonna do, I don't know, 2 chapters, 2 or 3 chapters again, 2 or 3 chapters a game. So depends on how long I can record for. Sorry for that noise. It's me. It's just my phone telling me that I'm up running, man.
After that night with Saleri's guys, I was back working as soon as I could. But it felt different. You get a lot of time with your thoughts when you're a cabbie. And other people's thoughts, too.
You there, driver?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving or loitering?
Driving, ma'am. Always driving. So where to?
St. Michael's Church, directly. Careful, please.
I always drive careful.
Then you'd be the first.
You're not really getting time. This is kind of like...
Turn that racket off. I can't hear myself think. That's much better.
So, church. It's Sunday already?
Eyes on the road, please.
This game is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna shut the music off because I don't want to get charged with freaking copyright, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna respect the law. I'm just gonna drive real slow because I already borrow the cars anyway, so I don't really give a rat's behind. So St. Michael's Church. It's funny, we're actually going to be coming to a location where we actually
Stop
need...
there, by the park.
You. Alright, let you out.
Here you go. St. Michael's. That'll be 30 cents.
The only tip I'll give you is to stop smoking in your vehicle. I felt like I was sitting in an ashtray.
Sure. Whatever you say.
These Italians are all the same.
Oh, I could run you over for that remark, but I'm not going.
Drive without the radio. Better find a no fare.
You don't have to look very far. Oh, sorry. Ooh, sorry. So this is the first car you pick up ever. Come on, get in, dude. Where you going?
Art gallery. Get me there quick. Sure. Quick I can do. Taking some time out.
What's it to you?
Not much. Just talking.
I'm paying you to drive, so do that. Look at him out there. The problem with this downturn is it's made people lazy. Giving them an excuse.
The work's not out there, pal.
The work is always there. You just have to find it.
I get it. You're a busy guy. I don't see so many these days.
I saw this crapshoot depression coming. Sold up before the crash. So yeah, I get to be busy.
Your busy day's gonna be looking at old paintings?
I have a business meeting there with a colleague. Not that it's anything to do with you. If you ever find a real job, then maybe you'll understand. Until then, drive and quit bothering me.
Yeah, I get you.
Ooh, that will come into play very, very soon.
Pull up in front of the gallery.
As soon as you get close, you
Thanks,
just
pal.
can...
There's 50 cents. Don't spend it all at once.
I'll try not to.
I'm just gonna get out.
Fair today's been a son of a bitch. On to the next.
So I'm just gonna show you guys a little shot of. I don't have any weapons or anything because unfortunately Tommy's not mafioso yet. So hey, you guys look at the prices. So 50. So, well, I was rudely interrupted, unfortunately, by another cabbie. You, too.
Hey, over here!
Hey, it's Rockin' Ricky Fox's voice. For those of you who don't know, that's a Mafia 2 reference. But yeah, see how beautiful the city is?
Ooh, boy, you look like shit.
I've been working since 5. What's your excuse?
Booze.
Figures. Where are we going?
Little Italy, 21st Street.
Okay. If I don't tell the cops about the liquor on your breath, you don't tell them when I break the limit. Good deal.
Right deal. Got any good fares today?
Yeah, some. But never enough of them.
Who's got the money for cab rides since the market tanked and it all went to shit, I guess? Only reason I got you taking me places is I'm drunk and don't know better.
Oh.
See enough drunk, fellas. They're only after the people moving it and selling it.
Yeah, but I've seen them go after guys for less.
Guess so. Don't worry, you can pay the fine. I drunk all the booze. There's nothing for him to see. Guess so. If they think they...
Really? Really? Okay. Low from last checkpoint. Alright, I didn't know. You're not supposed to really alert the cops. You're supposed to go easy. Sorry. I just wanted to show you guys what happens when you guys do that. So, I'll probably have to start all the way at the beginning since...
Oh boy, you look like shit.
I've been working since 5. What's your excuse?
Booze.
Figures. Where are we going?
Little Italy, 21st Street.
Okay. If I don't tell the cops about the liquor on your breath, you don't tell them when I break the limit. Good deal.
Great deal. Got any good fares today?
Yeah, some. But never enough of them.
Who's got the money for a cab ride? You gonna drive on the road or what? Who's got the money for cab rides since the market tanked and it all went to shit, I guess? Only reason I got you taking me places is I'm drunk and don't know better. Cops see enough drunk fellas. They're only after the people moving it and selling it.
Yeah, but I've seen them go after guys for less.
Guess so. If they think they can shake something out of you, they will use any excuse. This city's corrupt as all hell.
Sure is.
Yeah, so I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted, I have to show that on the screen, sorry. So, yeah, So this is, Lost Haven. So you can see on his side of the darn road. They almost tell you to do that to almost draw eye from the cops. So they almost want you to show you the mechanics. This game, please do not crash.
Nearly there. Just up here on the corner, please. Hey, my cousin has a coffee stand around the corner. Tell him Lucio sent you. Take a break, huh?
Lucio.
Might just do that.
Yeah, Lucio. It sounds Italian. There's a reason why I didn't hit the lady, because unfortunately I would have lost. Alright, so get ready to run.
Whoa, Jesus. Oh. Hey, how you doing, pal? You remember me? Yeah? Huh? Mr. Morello's a little bent. Shouldn't go helping Salieri's goons, huh? I'm gonna have to give you a beating. Just so you always remember who runs this town. Make it so you won't do much rocking for a while. Look at this guy. I didn't think he'd make it fun. Let's get him.
Pay attention. Don't aim it at me.
Sent to me at 3. From the son of a bitch who's got inside.
Oh, of course, Italian neighborhood. Of course, there's a kid crying. Hey, Saleri.
Look at this.
Get by by your own dude.
How you doing, kid? Dino, Lou. You got business with the Don?
Nah, we just trying to talk to that cabbie over there, that's all.
That right.
Yeah.
What is he is the Don's favorite driver? So anything you gotta say to him, you can say to me.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you something, pal. We ain't leaving empty-handed, that's for sure.
Well, then maybe you ain't leaving at all.
Okay, then. See your boys around. Let's go, Lou.
I thought they were going to be reoccurring characters.
Thanks.
Least we could do.
Come on, let's go say hi to the Don.
Don Saleri?
Yeah. He's gonna want to hear about this.
Now, in the original, this Frank. So in the original, Morello's goons go into the bar and they get shot. So that's the reason why I said that. So they actually do get a shotgun blast, and you can see, and there's a huge show. Oh, here we are. Don Saleri. He wears a gray suit in the original.
What do they call you, son?
Thomas Angelo, sir.
Frank told me you ran into some trouble?
Yes, sir. My cab got smashed up pretty good.
Morello's thugs went after him on account of Tommy helping us.
This, taxi. That's your livelihood?
Yes, sir.
I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm gonna set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not looking for a handout.
Then what are we doing here?
I just want a shot at the bastards who wrecked my cab.
You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight.
Yes, I heard.
Okay, Tommy Angelo. All the Morello's girls hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place.
Sure do, boss.
Good. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye.
Thank you, Mr. Saleri. I won't let you down.
And Tommy, when you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you.
Okie dokie.
No one else knows you here, so tread careful, okay?
Sure.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
Who's the new guy?
So, Cabbie, we're helping him out.
He's gonna drive the boss?
Nah, you don't lose your job that easy.
I hate sitting around. Boring as hell. Hello. Da sister, ricordi?
See.
So you can prohibition here to stay. So you can read these things. Production of alcohol remain illegal. In a speech to gather President Herbert Hoover reiterated today that the noble experiment of prohibition will remain in place. Forced to respond to Democratic criticism, Hoover has promised more efficient and better funded prohibition. A more efficient and better funded prohibition bureau to prevent profiteering and smuggling. That's going to help. So you can go. You can't really go a lot of places.
For you, I'm afraid.
In the original, Luigi's like, "Oh, Tommy."
Anyways, I got places to be. Okay, come through this way. I'll take you to Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but Frank and the Don have known him since forever.
What's he do?
We go see him whenever we need to do any, heavy lifting. To make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble. buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Paulie.
It's the only time you hear these guys speak Italian.
Here's Tommy Angelo.
The only other guy that speaks Italian in this game is later in the game. That's about it.
Hey, you need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing.
Vinny in the original, it was like, Tommy. And this guy is.
I got a few cocktails here.
Ay.
Careful with them, though. Don't want to burn off your short ears. Good to meet you, Tom. Let me know if Paulie gives you the hard time. I'll straighten him out.
You can't really go behind there. He does that on purpose. So.
Ralphie's in the garage. He's a special kind of idiot. He's got a way with cars.
They kind
I don't
of.
get how this moron gets interest in her. I'm telling you, he's like some kind of black magic.
This is kind of funny. So you meet Ralphie, who's got a bit of a stutter. They handle this.
Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Paulie? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
They kind of handle this a little piss poor.
Still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
Nothing like. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Paulie. Yeah.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. Well, you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Paulie? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
The line right here is awesome.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
He doesn't say that in the original.
I was trying to pull, giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Yeah, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cap.
You don't have to be nice about it. Stig's a tin can.
So, was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep, new supplier.
You guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. And the cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, as long as we're careful. Keep an eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just ask. Keeps them back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
You don't have to go blind now, though. To us, you got a line in the good stuff.
That's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. Best tables, best food, best skirt. Some way to live.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
I overshot that corner first time, so yeah, I really like this game. So yeah, we're gonna. The reason why I'm not talking is because of the dialogue. If they talk,
Get on to Morello's turf now.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri's streets.
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park, and more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
Bar should be coming up very soon. So we're gonna do a baseball bet, and we're gonna watch the Molotovs, and then we're gonna
Okay, it's close by.
Alright, you can usually get out. You don't have to.
Goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors out back. There's some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure. Why are you coming with?
To see if you get shot. Key. Go quiet. You know how to go quiet, right?
Chops. Yeah, like that.
Got his big guys.
You'll get there someday.
Just don't perk up or do anything stupid, or you get shot, or you have to.
Sees our heads. No one tries to pop. Over this gate and up onto their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump in from behind. Real good at distracting. It's the best thing.
Excellent. Careful. As long as I get the money, I'm done. He's good for it.
Hey! What the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell are you doing back there?
What?
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino. Dino told me.
Dino? Just like that. I got him. So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
Alright, so the way you want to do this is it's gonna say flame this one, but beat the crap out of these.
I'm not gonna do it for you. Hey! The look on these faces is gonna be priceless. Hey, get away from the car. You knock him down, Tom. You got some kind of death wish? Just like that. You got it. Come on, Tom, quick. There's gonna be more of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames. Motors don't torch themselves? Not easily, anyway. Love your work. Love the smell of burning paintwork. Yeah, Morello, you would have heard that.
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you keep it.
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park.
Take it. Old ways are the best ways.
It's right near Morello's place. Don't bring in the wrong people.
Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bulls show. They're shooting.
Don't let him get away!
Drive!
You bastards!
Seen him, now in pursuit.
Oh, shit. We got cops.
So, what do we do?
We lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
Sounds good.
Right now they're pissed. But let's not get them real pissed.
Keep looking, they'll turn up.
Stick to the back rows and just don't really get hurt or anything. If they pick you up, then you just gotta run them. So any cop cars you see, run. And once you're clear, which is what I'm gonna do.
All officers, search is called up. Repeat.
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
I thought Saleri had cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket.
Which is really fair.
How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better. You think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawn with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
Oh, some guys, sure. Your cousin got made, or you like Carlo's, Pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. There's plenty of us who came in off the street. I'm thinking we get you in front of the boss, then we tip a few.
Well, I don't got plans, so...
Sure you don't got plans. The plans are to feed Vinny so much booze that Luigi has to roll him out the door again.
I'm good with whatever.
Sure you are.
Yeah, so I'm not going to talk during certain... You too. For a gangster, it's kind of we lifted kind of a piece of crap. It's basically that, but it's basically our police, our taxi, but way crappier. So I'm just gonna blow by. Alright, so during free roam, if you get in trouble by the cops, those stores are closed. And Ralphie, of course, questions you.
What happened to the car I sent you out with?
Dumped it.
Why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
Oh, seriously. No, don't kill him.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss.
You want to play hitch?
Done.
No trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Saleri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah. But he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any...
I found it interesting how they didn't like him swearing on the premises, because half of these movies tend not to do that.
We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Saleri.
then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
What was it?
They're loyal.
That's right. Now, you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high lifetime. But you abuse my trust.
Don Saleri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Yeah. Story as the story progresses.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome.
Alrighty.
Barman Luigi is not much of a cook. But his daughter, Sarah, Maron.
Alrighty. So that's 2 chapters complete, and I think I might end it there. So I was actually, as I was saying, so I was actually interested.
Those first days in Saleri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Saleri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped. But what did I know?
You, Tommy?
Yeah.
Boss is waiting for you.
Thanks.
Alright, so I'm gonna end right here. So what I'm gonna do, so it should save next time, should save up to the next time. So so I was actually very surprised when I heard that line for the first time when Salieri was like, oh, you know, first thing is, oh, I'm not gonna, and when he was sitting there going, oh, you know, just one thing, I don't like swearing on the premises, I don't like people saying F this, F that. I was actually very surprised because half of these mafia movies / games actually have to resort to that. I know Ralphie said the F-bomb in his first couple of things, but you're not going to hear them say that too often in this game because they're trying to buck the trend of people swearing in mob movies. Because if you guys have watched Scarface, Casino, or Goodfellas, you know that they'll F-bomb, F this, F that, all the time, and as he said, there's a million words, there's millions of words. Well, there's a couple 100,000 words in the English language, but well, there are probably millions of words in the out there, different languages. Probably he's probably right on that one, but of the English language, there's a couple 100,000. There's like 100,000+ in the words, and he's like, you know, you shouldn't be using like 3 or 4. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah, so this has been your humble host Mike Mo here for a humble host Mike Mo here for an automotive radio show thing, but this is really not automotive because we are driving cars, so in the 1930s, so I guess it's car and mob related. So Mike plans to do the full routine on this game and do all the collectibles in free roam. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Peace out, and I will see you guys later.